Welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Tom Seaver is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape for this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. J.B. Shuck makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Ed Lucas will stand in now, looking to get leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. What a stop! Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Giancarlo Stanton, all to fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Garrett Jones now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, now strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Holland is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with him for a while.
Here's the first. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jordany Valdespin leads things off now in the 2-inning. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Come on!
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Jason Nix will be the batter.
Jason Nix.
And he just can't help himself up there.
Now the pitch.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's empty and 2 away.
And sometimes you got to cut.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Trevor Williams turn right around and get us started. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
J.B. Shuck will stand in. He doubled to open up the flung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box, Ed Lucas. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Take it.
Colabello is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now to get us going here.
No chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Garrett Jones will dig in. Game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in again. He struck out swinging it. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Tom Seaver will dig in. 0 for 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
What you expect when you make it to the postseason. You expect the guy who carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter.
Jordany Valdespin will make his way towards the box. Here's the 2-2 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Dig.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Jason Nix will dig in here. Took a called throw.
All game long.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Jake Marisnick will try it again. Set down on the right field line. But this will wind up need to get it going soon. It's 5-0 ball game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be in.
He can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And he's well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ed Lucas will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Here, and that's no small feat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. Struck out in line.
Again, it is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
One away, and here's the dangerous Garrett Jones.
It's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ballgame. Strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count. Yeah, not wasted any pitches so far in this inning. You see the great curveball there on show track? He struck out the first 2 batters on just 6 pitches.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here.
He ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jordani Valdespin will stand in to
He got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At 0-2 now.
But I'll tell you, he's down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight. Not a comfortable spot. You can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Jake Marisnick will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your
Now a
pitch.
check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Well, they finally strike for their first run here with 2 outs in the 8th, as their bats have almost completely been shut down to this point.
Full count offering on its way. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 8 rope out of danger as he strands, the bases loaded. Ed Lucas will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the...
That's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get...
It's 3-2 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on 1 hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the 1st or 2nd innings. Catcher
Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Jordani Valdespin will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Don't be afraid, let it fly one time.
First offering on the way. That's hard hit back up the middle.
Right here, find the ball.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.